So, from my side, if you decide to work on that, I'd love to share the space for any kind of those conversations you need to plan on something like that. So, think about just joining other companies. Like after you start doing it for yourself, you learn how to do it in AI, and go and sell that skill.
Now I'm having to think about like the other side. Like I should find out on the how we're going to do a market work like online or I felt like my life go away, oh my god, I don't but it's definitely like giving out questions. If they don't think they're saying like that,
Yes, exactly. You got your hands off. And then you
yeah. It's from what I'm hearing in all these podcasts. Like they also how much transparency and knowledge is shared. All of you.
You will see items. People who work in cybersecurity for 20 years, you don't even see.
Really? I don't ask you very about the things.
I used to work with a special agent in Ukraine, so I all that stuff from the inside.
Well, we're very lucky to get the last of this experience.
Even after our goodbye, I hear after the rain. You never went away. Every memory pulls me close to the one
Lost it?
they keep telling me that time
Those ones you can open.
was left behind. Every day just makes me stay.
This is linked to cybersecurity? Because like
Red team. So, for example, all your the cybersecurity doesn't cost anything. For example, if you are doing red teaming, so you need to attack the company, but you cannot get in. So you should, know like how to get in also. So it's like physical cybersecurity. Like lockpicking is not like directly as cybersecurity, but this is additional skill which is needed.
For example.
Yes. At least to open the server door. just
That's what I'm.
yeah. Because with this one, you cannot like open like that door, obviously, but you can try to open that door potentially, and you know some safe we will not be able to open, but some like basic one, for example, the employee shelf you can open 100%. So there are like mandatory 8 means like 8 lockpicks can open like 90% of locks, maybe 80% of locks.
How did you get into this field?
Was always there. The thing is that like I was always there.
See, like how did you
Mm.
start in a cybersecurity journey?
I started to sit in the computer when I was 6 years old, and after I just started to play games, and after it was like 1993, and from that time I went to school and I was already like writing the code for games, like to play those games, to win those games. And after I started to do like actively like hacking and all that stuff, like legally obviously, and start to get the first clients. Maybe it was 2005, 2006. In that time, I was in Canada, and I was getting the clients from Kazakhstan, from Uzbekistan. They wanted like their administrations to be secure, and in that time it was like a race of black hat, but I was doing white hat hacking, and it was not even called like this. Like so, penetration testing. Now everyone like knows penetration testing, like you know, but in that time nobody knows what is that. So I had all the tools which people were using for the hacking. I was using for like the same, but I was doing it legally with the contracts. So that's it. Used to work in like Samsung 3 times in Salesforce, in Fidelity Investment, in Qatar Ministry of Transport and Communication, in Ukrainian Cyber Police, in Qatar Internal Security Force. So in different you know companies areas, and I like that stuff. So a lot of interesting experience. Now with AI, you can like develop a lot of tools, a lot faster, and yeah, that is pretty interesting stuff.
Changes the scene.
Completely. Yeah. So we spent like 12 years to make the software in our company, and after I just said like, unfortunately, we need to rewrite it from zero. Everyone says like, why? I'm saying like, because if we will invest like 1 year, it will be the same as you know we invested like 12 years before. So we just need to start over and rewrite the software from scratch, not using the old, you know, dependencies and old software. So yeah, AI changed a lot.
And like, you know, for example, some software that you built over 12 years, like AI can infiltrate.
I cannot say because it's like too complex. So it's not like something that is easy. It had like 50,000 commits, and like maybe 30 different people within like that time were writing it. So the idea is that legacy, you know, you should not keep the legacy even if you think that it makes sense, that you invested money. You will lose more money to you know to work with that legacy after, and it will slow you down. Legacy methods legacy methods. So for example, in cybersecurity there are some like vulnerabilities and some like methods, and if you are not using the old and new methods and the one which were in the middle, you cannot do the assessment obviously, because a system can be old, system can be new, System can be like, 5 years old. So you need to have like all the vulnerabilities, like all the chain vulnerabilities and all the methods which were used all the time. So you cannot be like, I started cybersecurity yesterday and, I'm going to use only the new stuff. You can, but you will be missing, half at least.
And also new stuff comes with its own risks.
So, yes. A new stuff comes with its own risks. So now it's AI era. Before it was blockchain era. Nice to meet you, Bogdan. Yeah, today we will be talking a lot about cybersecurity, physical, and yes, and AI will be covered as well today. Everything.
Hack.
Good.
Yeah, where's my stuff? IoT. I will show you.
He'll show you IoT.
Good. What is just a plugin?
No,
No.
You think it's a.
this is keyboard and router inside. So when you connect it to your computer, I take my phone, connect to it, and send the comments to your computer. So it's like a keyboard, remote.
So don't ask for a charger here today.
Cool.
Yes,
Interesting.
but it's not easy to set up. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I was setting up all those tools, and I didn't even finish all. Maybe like 3 months, because if you start to do it, you need to make sure that it will work, not like theoretically, because I was doing it for like real assessments, and they are marked as test because they were like inside Samsung, so they said like that we need to mark it as test and put it in some database so we will know that those dangerous devices are not like going anywhere. So something like this. Yeah, I will tell you about each one, but look at this one. Try to guess what it does.
Test. That's video sign.
It's like a radio thing.
Video sign holding. Mm,
Or you can be in that building, for example.
It
What do
can
you
take
think?
your internet connection.
No.
So you see how limited the. You can steal something, the other buildings.
You can,
yeah.
but check the entrances.
Mm. So it's spot cameras, all right?
And
Rotating video cameras or something like that.
monitor.
Monitor.
If I will connect, you see, I have this cable here. It goes here. If Ashad will be malicious, he want to watch what I'm doing, he will put this one. When I will go to washroom, he'll put this one and this one between that stuff, for example, or between my monitor. And when I will come back, he will be able to watch from his phone or computer. So he will connect to this as Wi-Fi, and all what will be going through will be shown to him. So he will see my screen.
So you holding your screen.
Yes,
So
just copying screen. Yes,
Does it stream it right away?
stream it right away.
And
Yeah.
record it, everything.
Yes, it has operating system inside, like Linux. So this is like proxy. So I'm now with this stuff, I'm starting using like kind of like proxy, and you are getting like the real deal.
So you can even change the.
You can.
The
You
signal
can.
that-
Yes, right. And some people, but I didn't go that far because I don't see it makes sense. With AI, maybe yes. So one guy using this device, he was changing the URL. So he was like doing the kind of phishing activities around the Bank of America, like just to show. So he was using this device. So when you connect, it showed you like a fake Bank of America, whatever website with some link. And using this one, you see on your screen, this is Bank of America. So he spent like a lot of time to do that experiment, but that experiment is not smart because it's just to show theoretical possibility. In reality, nobody can do it. Because you can have different operating system, you can have different, I don't know, different browser, you can have different font. So it should be AI, we should understand exactly, because he was just like changing the pixel location. And if I will close a browser, it will be still there. Or if I will like collapse the browser, you understand? Yeah, so what you ask, theoretically possible. I've seen it, but in reality, it's very hard to. Okay, so we are waiting for one more guy, right?
Usually two, but.
Or two more guys?
Keep going. Yes, sure. Yes.
I will do.
Yes.
So, okay, so do you want me to talk about each item separately?
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting.
Let me somehow improve.
No, bro. Joystick.
Where is it?
No, doesn't matter. Look on. Right.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the gimbal.
I can do it like right there
But
if you want.
you can do that if it works. Yeah.
Is it live?
Yeah.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you can say hi, everyone. This is Bogdan. This is the
Hi, guys.
HackRF Academy. We're streaming live from San Francisco. This is CEO of Canastra, no, manager.
Yeah.
Managed partner at Canastra Ventures from Brazil. And we have a hidden student.
We have a lot of guys from Brazil who come here and they start their project right here.
Cool.
I can say.
He's bringing 10
with a device or just
anything, whatever you say, we know like most of the topics.
2 years ago, when I was working on other venture capital, not my own venture capital,
Okay.
we have a code there that we said something like, we don't invest in atoms, we just invest in bytes. Yeah, bits.
not into atom.
Yeah, because it's too hard to scale hardware, right? It's almost impossible. But now we believe that the future of technology in 2-3 years need to have a high level of connection or high level of hardware in the solution, all right?
It should be both.
Yeah, but we believe that will be almost impossible to do something like just software, all right? Because just software, it will be so hard to get mold because with AI, it's so easy to copy software.
Not really. If I will show you software, which we did, I think it will not be easy.
For example, for
simple business, yes.
Yeah, for simple.
For simple business, yes.
Yeah.
For complex business, it's very hard because AI can write the code.
Yeah.
And AI can test the code.
Yeah.
You can spin many agents. But in some point, AI is not telling the truth, and it is just like hallucinating. Even we will skip it. So even if it is saying true, you should have the operator who knows exactly what he wants to do. And you cannot ask AI to write you the full product, or even if you give the competitor. Because what you are saying, I completely understand. I'm taking like a lot of like analysis of competitors and open source, and I integrate in tools which we did. But the idea here is that not all the software you can copy. I mean, easy. Like Facebook, tomorrow come, I will give you. Or like in the end of, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, all that is easy. I did like alternative for like Facebook and LinkedIn in 2008 without AI. And like I sold it to my friend. But the idea here is that cybersecurity software, like it is consuming a lot of additional data, and that data is not there in the internet, so you can just go and take it. So there are like 100,000 vulnerabilities, and if I ask you, can you give me like the link where I can download them? You will not be able to do it. You got the point. So the idea is that there are some companies who invested like millions and like billions to hire developers who were like trying to take those exploits from the open source, put them in their tool, test it, and after test it like in like real production, and they need to take the vulnerability after they need to deploy the server which is vulnerable, the specific version. So that all that process is not like building Facebook, because Facebook is about scaling. And cybersecurity is about like making something very complex. The same goes with like Figma stuff. It can go like too much with colors or some items with sound or video edition. They are not on the market like this. You cannot just like go and like edit easily because it consumes a lot of. So there are some software which is hard to replicate.
Yeah, I agree, but it's too much. It's harder to replicate when the software have like a connection with the real world. Could be hardware, could be service as well.
So you're saying like to make this software stronger, you connect it to some hardware that is unique,
Yes,
and
that's
that
it.
makes it a bit more.
That's it.
I think
It's harder to copy something that has some connection with real world. All right, so
I will show you some items also. I brought. I'm not sure if I brought. Yeah, I think I have. So the idea here is that, from what I understand in cybersecurity, some guys who are not even connected to the industry, they get like $500 million, and after they say we build something cool. When I start to analyze, when I start to ask them for demo, and they show me demo, I compare it, and it is like I don't know, not even $10,000. The idea here is that there are some industries and people saying I'm the leader in this industry, but they don't even know what they talk about. And there are some examples of Y Combinator or some companies they're getting like $500 million. For example, I can even say like maybe you've seen like Xbow. They're saying like we are doing AI penetration testing. That is very easy. I don't understand why investors cannot do it. So they can say, okay, you are doing that stuff. What is the benchmark? And they say, we have our own benchmark. They need to hire specialists who will create another benchmark, and they will ask them to show how their tool is hacking that benchmark, and they will need to compare with other stuff, because they are just saying, we are the best in this field, but they are not. Why? Because they just saying that our AI is like doing something. But now they're saying that, yeah, we are using Anthropic. So where is the solution for $500 million? Where is the solution? They don't have the software.
I got it.
And for us, we have the software. And we are using like the models from like the top guys. And we are using like the models which we just train. And we understand that more or less they are like working the same, because if they have a good software in the background, they can do something. But most of the guys like saying like we are like doing automatic like hacking. Not you are doing. Like Python scripts which are written on the cloud of Anthropic are doing, or So that is very important to understand, because not all investors they see the technical value. Most of investors like saying, "Oh, that guy he just sold like his last company for five like whatever like billion. So now he will definitely be the leader there."
Yeah, it's not true, right?
Yeah.
Did you saw that the Uber founder? He was like the last 8 years like stealth mode, and now he rised $1.7 billion with A16Z to do a company that will automation the real world. So it's like autonomous
Doing
vehicles.
what it does.
Yeah, a lot of things in cyber. It's more, I think, more automation for real world. So logistics, etc.
It should be specific stuff. So if the guy is saying like we are going to like cover like physical world, he will lose to the guys who are covering the cleaning of the whatever of the washrooms. Yes, yes,
Barely can you get to that level.
yes, yes.
Training. Special. So well that you can really claim that you can do that.
Yeah. The name of the company is Atom.
Atom.
But here you are, right? It was 8 years doing some stealth mode, and now just show up with one.
I don't believe that you need to go to the stealth mode to build something, you know. This is what you're asking about the physical representation.
Okay.
So now, with like 3D printing, you can print like any stuff, you know, and you can place here the microcomputer,
Mhm.
you know. Close it. The other way. Oh, the wrong. Wrong. Yes, this is wrong side. Four.
Like the logo of your new company, Insomnia.
Yes, it is. I think this is the different Raspberry. This is like the 4, I have 5, so it's like bigger. But the idea here, let me try to close it again.
Did you print this? in the
Yeah,
3D?
just at my phone. So, okay, let me bring this one because this one is too big. This one is too big. Yeah, this one is smaller.
And probably you should switch this. You see the black thing should be down maybe. Yes.
That has like a lot of, let's see, items. Oh my God. I broke this one, I think. Need to put it back very carefully. Oh, right. Oh my God. I think I will just break it faster.
But you put the USB from here. Just a minute, like you see this hole?
Yes, yes,
Like, so this is for the black part?
yes. So example of prototype. You just connect to it. You hide the antenna here. You close it. And after you can just do like different malicious activities. So something like this. Yes, it is like just the second time I printed it. So maybe like one day spent to print that stuff. The idea is easy. You just put the cable. That one, that is the most advanced cybersecurity platform like which exists in the planet Earth. In here, in that little stuff. So I will show you today as well. It can do like source code analysis, penetration testing, web, network, Active Directory, cloud, API testing. So We'll discuss all the topics, and in the end, we will have time. I will show you.
Seems like today that goes.
Yeah, today will be interesting.
They won't come, that phase is coming, they, come. Whoa.
Want popcorn?
No, thank you.
So what you're saying about the hardware, it's obviously should be.
Yeah, that's it. But this is just because, nowadays, many in the startup, all right, in the beginning, when the solution is just a software, is nowadays is easier to copy than 2-3 years ago, all right?
Ventures need to have specialists who can say this is bullshit, this is hard, this is bullshit, this is hard.
Yeah, that's it. I agree with you 100%. And I really believe that the next wave of AI will be like cybersec, because a lot of people are just building and deploy AI agents, and but now how can I say, the goal of the companies is to adoption, all right? But I believe in the next year we will start to
So many
get
hacking.
more about.
I already see web coded applications are getting hacked badly. I'm not saying we're not web coding.
Yeah, that's it.
Because if we will be not web coding, we will not do anything. Not possible. Tomorrow will be also a hackathon for cybersecurity. If you want, you can come.
Yeah, when? When are you supposed to?
From 10 o'clock. From Google. And from...
today?
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
If you want.
Okay.
I will give you links.
Okay, please.
That can be from Google and from our competitor, which is called Horizon 3. So...
Do you know a company that the name is Clarity? Clarity.
What they do?
Clarity. Cybersec for industry. I help.
Services?
Yeah.
No.
I help. These are
OT, right? They cover OT?
Yeah. Or I
don't know. I don't know them.
And help this company to go to market for Latin America, because I'm from Brazil. And nowadays this company is like a
top
$2 billion company.
And I think they started from almost scratch, right?
Yeah.
In Ukraine, we worked for like 20 years. We started in 2006.
Really?
Yes. We are the best cybersecurity company in Ukraine. The first one. Because all the cybersecurity companies, they don't build. They usually just provide service and they consume. But we build.
Yeah, it's true.
OT is very good because it's also SCADA and all that stuff.
Where are you from?
Ukraine.
Ukraine? How long time have you been here? How long time have you been?
4 years.
4 years?
Yes.
4 years in US or just in
US.
SF?
No, in US. In SF, like 2 years and 2 years in East Bay. Used to be in Qatar before. So, okay, let's get started. Yeah. Do you want this one? Okay. So let's get started with each tool. So I will talk like 20 minutes, I think, about each tool. And after we will talk about software. So if you have any questions, ask me right away. I will answer you. So let's start with this one. And most of them are not even unpacked. The good stuff, I'm just doing the unpacking right away with you. So what is USB kill? what is that set does, right? So you can use all those different items which are here. This is, for example, ring, which you can program. It's like magnetic ring. So all those items.
Can you stay here?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Sure. So this one, if I will give it to you, I will just break your USB.
Really?
Yes, your USB will never be like
The
operating. Will never be the same again.
It's like pen test.
Pen test.
Yeah. This is like pen test, but this is malicious one.
Okay.
So
How you buy this kind of thing? Like,
in US it's legal.
do you have? It's illegal here.
Legal.
Legal. Okay.
For example, in Ukraine,
Ukraine
you
is-
cannot carry all those items, but I was still carrying them because I work in cyber police.
Okay.
So I had like
got it.
possibility,
Maybe
but
with
in reality you cannot.
maybe with some kind of certification or something like that, you can.
By law, so by law you cannot hold. So you cannot create or you cannot consume or buy items which are kind of malicious.
Okay.
So what is malicious? Nobody knows.
Yeah.
So you understand.
Yeah.
Police can say this is malicious, and you will say no. It will go to expert, and the expert will say this is malicious.
Okay.
You will be in trouble, and he will be right, basically. And so with all that stuff, obviously this is converter, you know. So you can just
Each one have a like one there is like a kind of function or
you
it's
can
almost the same.
okay. Yes. So the idea here is that you can even like spoil. So this is spoiler.
Okay.
This is spoiling. Why do you need it? For example, if you're doing some assessment where you need to destroy like USB in order to open the door, for example. So the door is checking. If you put something there, right, it will open or whatever. So the idea here that usability of this item is not very big, but you can see that you can use different converters to spoil a lot of items, a lot of ports.
I got it.
So I never spoiled any port except mine once, but in real life, you know, you will not need it. But this is like really cool stuff which can do a lot of damage, and this is, for example, ring, which you can program.
Okay.
So this is USB kill. You can check it, USB kill version 4. It's a basic kit. And you can reprogram and do not only harm with it, but also some other things. But I just don't want to talk about those things because some other items will cover it. So this one is mostly for like harmful activities, you know, just destroying your USB and other ports. What else do we have? We have also unpacked. You know, somebody will be crying. You know, some people are crying and trying to buy this, and I didn't unpack it for 1 year. So now we are unpacking that stuff. Did you hear about that one? Flipper Zero. So some people are just, you know, just killing each other to get it.
I heard about.
Yeah, I didn't even have time to unpack it. So now we are unpacking the Flipper Zero. And now those guys created the Flipper One, and I'm not sure if it's on the market. I will check it on the Black Hat. In 1 week, it will be Black Hat and DEF CON, like a big conference. And I will check if they will be selling the Flipper One. But let's check this one. So
First time open?
yes.
What does it do?
What does it do? So Flipper
Education.
opening, yeah, educational materials, nice package. So Flipper Zero. Hold the button to wake it up. I'm not sure if it will be woken up because for 1 year it was like, yeah, let's see. Oh no, you see, after 1 year it's still here. Thank you, Pasha. The guy who did it is Pavel Zhovner. It's a guy who worked many years with the hardware, and he created this type of device.
Okay.
And this device became super popular. So before it went viral on the Kickstarter, I spoke with him, and I talked about like our solutions in this device. But he said that they are doing some different topic. So this is like more the hardware attacks, and I propose him to put like the software attacks. So yeah, this is kind of Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi.
Yeah. So this is the first time, and it's exciting. I can grow smart, cool if you use me often, as long as you read, write, and emulate. You can check my level and mood in the passport menu. So yeah, need SD card. So yeah, so you can scan NFC, infrared, GPO. Not sure what is this. iButton, bad USB. So it can also act as bad USB. The one which I showed you, it can also act. So additionally, for this stuff, I have this one. So it's called Marauder. So what is this? As I understand, this one also, first time using, you can put here like this. I think so. And this one should be working with the Wi-Fi. Add-on, Flipper add-on Marauder. So what it does, it is antenna. Obviously, need to read about that stuff. But I think maybe this is the it can do the Wi-Fi activities. So it needs me to update the firmware and all that stuff. So that is like separate topic. But the idea here is that this button is infrared, so you can copy your like remote.
Okay.
And additionally, we can put different models like this here. And obviously it has SD card. So and here you can put that iButton to open the doors. So you can copy the doors, you can brute force the doors. So that is a great like tool, and it includes like multiple interesting items. What?
Nerds too. For nerds.
Yeah, it is. Can be good for like red team assessment.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not sure if a lot of people take
What do
it.
you think that is the best use case of this tool?
Best use case, I've seen people using it to open the garage,
Okay, I got it.
and just a garage like remote. So for example, they can intercept if somebody's opening garage and replay it. So because the opening garage is just a simple radio signal, so you can intercept it and replay. So something like this. I was doing the tool because this tool is expensive. It's like maybe $400. I was doing the tool, which cost like maybe $5. So it can stop you from opening your car, for example. So how it works? It just starts to send the spam on a specific frequency, and when you click it, it's not going anywhere because it's already spammed physically. So yeah, this is cool tool. Let me turn it off for one more year till like 2020, whatever. I'm not sure. I will be waiting here. Off. Device off. Nice tool. Please can turn on, try to play it. So it has extended with hardware models or feed. Yeah. Nice tool.
From your computer?
Yes, you can put it in case. So now it found its owner, that case. Or what else do we have here? Obviously, this model, is also needed to be put there. There is SD card, which we can put there. So, you know, what else? Now let's go to Hack5 tools. This tool is very cool tool, how it works. So, for example, if you are connecting this tool to your computer like this, right? And this one you connect to the monitor, you will be able. So this is done usually by malicious actor when he is attacking the organization. If this is red team, if somebody is paying you money to hack them, right? So you go there and you just see such cable like this, and you just take additional cable like this, for example, just put it here. This one go to that computer or to the source, so it doesn't matter, right? And this one goes like further. So this is man in the middle attack. You are in the middle, physically.
Interesting.
Yes. And this is like router. It has the capability of router, and it is long range, I can say. So like, I'm not sure for sure, but I think 200 to 300 meters you can be away. If you put it like this, and you will have the direct antenna like this. I don't know, you can just watch what the guy is doing without infecting his computer. And even if the computer is MacBook, Linux, whatever, locked, doesn't care. Because you just, this is like physical attack. So that is also interesting stuff. And it has the SD card. So you can just put their SD card, and after come like next day and just collect it. You can watch it online, or you can just, you know, backup it.
This is some James Bond stuff.
Yeah.
This is some James Bond stuff, yes. But the problem is that you will also need to put the some power bank with it.
Yeah.
Or you need to connect it to the source. That source,
So there will be like a wire.
Does
It's
it
not-
have battery? You
No.
should- Okay.
you can put the
You also need to connect to Wi-Fi probably.
no, you don't need to connect to, no, you don't need to connect to Wi-Fi, because it is doing the connection itself.
Oh, you connect to Wi-Fi?
You connect to it. It doesn't need to have Wi-Fi. It is Wi-Fi. So you connect to it.
Somewhere outside.
You can sit outside. So like this, you see. So if you will open your phone, you will see.
Wi-Fi.
Should be some name like Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi something.
So you can connect it to the battery power charge.
Yes. It's called Hack5 Crab. Yes. Maybe you will not see it right away, but the idea here, you connected?
No, I'm
So I'm just saying all those tools needs like time to. I don't know why it's saying red. RFP Wi-Fi, no?
Yes, maybe.
Maybe
But
this
it has a password.
It has a password, so you need to know the password
password.
documentation. So before doing that activities, you obviously need to connect to your computer and set it up.
So it will stream the video
It will stream the video
to my phone.
to whatever you access it.
Connected.
Yes.
Fully fine.
Without application, it is like web browser. So
How long does the battery work?
this one long, I think, will be enough for like, you know, to see what you are doing. To see what you are doing, right? Okay, so I will put it down. But this one is useless if you do not capture what the guy is typing. Because if he's typing the password, you will not see the password, right? Usually. So this one,
alarming.
this one is the same. It doesn't need to be powered up. This one can be powered up from the monitor. This one can be powered up from the computer. So, you know, if you're just putting that crazy stuff, I think you will find a way how to power it up with the, you know, with the real source or with the temporary source. This one is crazy. You just put it like this. So if the guy is using like PC, what you do, you just take this one, and you can glue it like this. And you take his keyboard. Do you have a keyboard? A, a, a physical keyboard?
Many cables. Which one?
No, keyboard.
Physical
Keyboard. You have?
Apple.
Oh, does it have the USB?
No.
Oh, Apple is not working. Apple is not affected. But usually, people who is using the keyboard, and almost all people in the corporate, they're using the keyboard. So this one, you just come to that guy and check like that his computer is locked and his Windows is basically encrypted. So what this means? This means that you cannot copy his hard drive and you cannot like get in. You cannot infect it, right? But you are near the computer. So what you can do, if you will connect this one and you will, for example, turn off the computer, you will be able to connect to the Wi-Fi when he will start it, and you will see his password from his, basically from his BitLocker and from his account. So next time, you can just come and infect him. So you got the point. With this one, you can see the passwords which he's typing, but now all the passwords are saved. So this one will not give you a lot of value now. You can see what he's typing, and you can see physically like what is going on with those two items. What goes? Yeah, 99.9 people will not be even seeing or affected, yes, by that stuff. Yeah, yeah. What is going on after? As a logical stuff for this one is that item. So, for example, you will never think, right? It's very hard. So what this does, all those items are also routers. So you can connect using Wi-Fi to them. So most of them, okay. Like 70% of those items. Why? Because you need to somehow connect and control and do. So this one, what it does, this one called Packet Squirrel. That is Packet Squirrel. This one is Hack5 Crab. And what is the name of this one? I don't exactly remember. I don't remember. But also very dangerous. So Packet Squirrel, it can intercept all the packages which you are sending, but don't worry, you are sending all the traffic usually using VPN and or using HTTPS and all the protocols which are using now, 99%, okay, like 95, are encrypted. So this stuff and this stuff will not cause any damage for you because that item is not protected. There is no encryption between you and your monitor. You are not doing any kind of secret link, right? So this one is the clear, traffic is going on. This one, between you and keyboard, there is no encryption as well. This is USB. But this one, there is encryption. So those items are not very useful. But the idea here is what you can do with those items. You can try to downgrade the protocols. You can try to change, if guy going to google.com, you can try to change his DNS because DNS is not encrypted. So when you are going and asking, I want to see DNS like google.com, what you are doing, you're just going to your provider and saying, I'm looking for google.com. Can you tell me where is google.com? Now think that I'm like in the middle of that communication and I see that you're asking it like clearly. I would just, say like, go to that stuff. And your browser will say, wait, like maybe you've seen that message, like the red message, where are you going? And if you will ignore it, you will be in the phishing page. And if you work in the company which is using like not like Google or Microsoft infrastructure, but some like, you know, own infrastructure or like some startup, you know, you will not even understand, you know, that the certificate changed or something changed. So most likely, if you attack with this tool, the router itself, so there is like router. If I will not infect you, but I will put it in front of the router, all your traffic will go there. So this tool is used to attack not only people, but the router. So all the traffic which will go there, I will try to, you know, to collect it, which is can be unencrypted, like 5-10% of all people is, you know, much more chances to find something than one person. So those items are also very interesting. What else? This one I wanted to show you. This is like OMG USB. Oh my God, USB. So what is the idea around that item? Let me show you. So this item, this is also part of the OMG. So OMG is different from Hack5, but they also like, as I remember, sell it. So they like cooperate or something, because this what I showed you, those items are Hack5 company. I don't know, they are US company, very famous, and you can see the CIA and the FBI just standing near their booth, and everybody is buying, nobody is, you know, having the issues. So that is kind of legal from what I see, and from what I understand, if you are not doing illegal activities, you know, using their stuff, you know, you are not responsible. Because if you're doing this is the same as gun, you know, you can buy gun and just, you know, just use it or not use it. It's like similar. Okay, so this one, let me show you those items, you know, they look completely the same as the regular stuff.
Yeah.
Completely the same. Please, just try to analyze it. Let me know if you see something strange. I don't think so, right? Completely the same. Okay, that stuff goes back.
That's just one thing different. The position of this, just this. Look this. You know here,
Uh,
just this. Look.
I think they did mistake. You got the point. I think they did mistake. In this one, they really just did mistake while printing. I think. This is I never seen. It's interesting. They just did a mistake on the printing.
Yeah, just the printing.
Yes, that is very funny. Maybe they did it on purpose.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe they did it on purpose. But nobody can, you know, spot that stuff, or except you. So, okay, I'm putting back the flipper.
The same thing here. Maybe could be the, you know, here.
This
Look
one.
this. Oh, this is different, all right?
Okay.
The intrinsic here.
So let me show the difference. So this one, I don't think that you can distinguish this one.
Yeah.
This one is undistinguishable. This one is wrong because this one should go here. Yes, that is interesting stuff. So, what is this? This is keyboard plus router. That's it. So here is keyboard, here is router. Yes. So what else I wanted to show you? This one also goes here to OMG cable. I wanted to show you this cable. Completely crazy. Completely crazy. The same. Yes.
Yeah, you would not see. You would not guess.
Let me connect it to my computer, and I don't have. Yes. Okay. Next time we'll do it. I'm just saying.
How am I do what?
Not
USB-C to USB-C. And what does it do?
just nothing will happen. Just connect. It will give you Wi-Fi.
At home. That doesn't
Phone,
any private data. Phone,
whatever. Yes, it just needs to be connected. When it's connected, the Wi-Fi spins up.
Okay. So I connect
Just
it.
wait. No need to do anything. You just need to wait.
Yeah, it's just connected to a
Is it working? Okay. So let me take my phone now. Let's see. Because let's see. Okay, we can wait because it needs some time. Yeah, because this is like not some super router. You know. Okay.
Just wait.
Yes.
I'm like waiting for a light up, you know.
You're afraid what you're waiting for.
No, it's okay.
Nothing will happen.
I'm
On this phone, nothing can happen.
I'm waiting
No.
for, you know, some green light to light up, like Wi-Fi is on,
No.
you know.
Nothing will happen.
Only receipt came. Oh, I already made a purchase.
You made a purchase on my phone. Okay.
My Kung Fu is stronger than yours.
Okay. Whatever, those items. So let's move forward because this one, this exact cable, I was using for testing the Samsung phones. So I was testing the Samsung phones. How? Because in Android, this one can be used as a keyboard. So when you exactly know on the keyboard where to click, you can go to to the website, download APK. It will say it's dangerous, right? But you will still do it. So I will show you the video after with this specific cable, how to how that item was able to infect Android phone. And Android is saying like, no, don't open it. It's malicious. Don't do it. And you're like, okay. Because you control the keyboard, right? So it is like trying to stop you, but that is also yes, but it's not helping. It's not really helping because it is warning you from the internet, the downloaded stuff.
There's no way it's real. The warning. Like some people
Yeah.
also ignore these at some point.
Yeah, there are some other items. I never opened them as well. Electronic cats, Pound Lab. So it's also similar to Flipper Zero. So what it can do? It can hack Wi-Fi. It can hack the Bluetooth. It can work with Zigbee, and it also can work with GPS stuff.
Okay.
Do I trust? I know that nothing should happen. I just understand that to create Wi-Fi attack, I will tell you now about the Wi-Fi attack. So let me tell you about Wi-Fi attack. So there is device from Hack5, this device. Yeah. So let me. So some people, really try to find it. It's not easy to find it and to buy it. So, for example, abroad, you cannot get it without permission from like local government or something like this. So this is kind of like dangerous item. And when I work in cyber police, we were able to buy it and to use it only because we show that we are able to like legitimate guys. This is interesting item. What it does? So it has 2.4 gigahertz, and this is for 5. So modern Wi-Fi routers, like that one, for example, it is using 5 gigahertz. So you buy additional stuff. Now you can hack 2.4 and 5. So what basically it does? When you spin it, it has like different modes. One of the mod is to capture the handshake. What is the handshake? Is when I, like use my phone to go to the internet. I use basically the router. But the first time when I connect, the first time, I input my password, so I do the handshake. So it means that it's my first authentication to the network, handshake. So for this item to get the handshake, it needs to kick me out. So first of all, it finds the like router. It's called the AP, basically access point. It finds the access point after it kicks all the people from it or specific one. So you can choose whom you want to kick. After, so basically, if you will want, like using like most of tools here, you can just make that router not working, because every time you will be kicking people, because Wi-Fi has very interesting like protocol, has like strange behavior, strange vulnerability, which says that if you go to router and say like bye, like finish my connection, it will finish your connection. They authenticate you, even if it's not you, even if it's the guy who has the same MAC address or whatever. So
the router will just digest any MAC address with a command to end the session?
yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so basically you can just put this stuff like right there. Nobody will be able to connect. This is one of attacks. Another attack, if you are already in, you can start to create like big amount of MAC addresses, and you can ask for IP. And when you will get like 256 IPs, router will say, I don't have any more IPs to give. It means DHCP starvation. So there are 2 attacks where you can just stop like almost any router working. First one, like physical, you just say like deauthenticate. So when you start this attack, you just deauthenticate the user or all users. Better, you can choose like which user you want to kick, and by MAC address, you can know who is this guy. I mean, by MAC address, you can know. So MAC address has octets, and those octets, like the beginning, I can say, means who is the vendor, and after what is the product, and after it can be even the version of the product. So that MAC address is not a random stuff. So MAC address can tell you that this is iPhone, and for some reason, the iPhone is very hard to deauthenticate. I think they have some kind of protection. But the idea here is that you can kick most of the like Android phones and most of the like regular computers or anything like this from the stuff. So when you kick the guy, after he will reconnect automatically. So the software on the phone will say, what happened? I need to reconnect. It is trying to reconnect. It goes back to router saying, who are you? Let's start handshake again. And you capture the handshake. And I just want to be clear, if the password is long, and this is like VPA2, it's very hard to crack it. But if the password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or like anything out of top 100 million passwords, you will be hacked within like 1 hour. 100 million passwords. Because I'm not sure about the speed of this item, but on my computer or on like similar computer, you can brute force, I think, million passwords per maybe 5 seconds, 10 seconds. So you compare the password. So from the handshake, you are trying to decrypt the handshake, and you have the list of the passwords, like dictionary of like leaked passwords of like popular passwords. For example, what can be as a password? A password can be your phone number. So I know where like you live, like the location. So I just go and download all the phone numbers for that area. or all the US like phone numbers, and you think it can be like too big or whatever, but as long as it is not more than like 8 symbols, like you are mostly cooked. If this is just numbers, cooked. If this is like even 9 symbols, I think yes. But if it is like 8 symbols and special characters and like crazy and maybe some Cyrillic or whatever, you will not be able to do it. So if it's not in the database, if that password is not in database, it's very hard to hack it. If it's known or if it's predictable, yes. And there is like another stuff. It's called Evil Twin. Using that device, you can do the Evil Twin. The Evil Twin means that you create the same Wi-Fi as you expect it to be. What this means, that is completely crazy. Not all people even think about this. So when you go to McDonald's, like you connect to free McDonald's Wi-Fi or like airport, right? After, you just walk in the street and this stuff sees that you are searching for McDonald's because your phone is not connecting there when it is there. It is always searching for all the Wi-Fi's which you use to connect. So your phone, each 10 seconds, for example, or like 15, is probing where is McDonald's, where is like free Wi-Fi, whatever. It is trying to search it. And this item can see that you are searching and can spin it for you. So when you go, it will spin it for you, and you will be using not your Wi-Fi or 5G. You will be using the malicious Wi-Fi. And after, it can, have you seen in the airport, like captive portal, which is like saying like register here, or like press OK. So it will spin on Wi-Fi which you expect. So you expect that Wi-Fi, right? It will open you the malicious front page captive portal, and it will say, can you please like log in with your like account to use this Wi-Fi or whatever, or it can say your password on your router is expired, can you like please like enter the old one and the new one. So, or like whatever, it has like big amount of templates. So the idea here is that there are not only like hacking, cracking Wi-Fi, there is a social engineering. It's called a Evil Twin attack. So it is just doing the malicious twin based on that stuff. And once that device just almost get cooked completely, because I start to use it in the like real life, because theoretically I can tell you like, you know, anything. But if I will like run it in San Francisco, somewhere in downtown, it will not be able to function. Why? Because all people searching for the internet. I mean for Wi-Fi. It is starting to spin, and that device, maybe they like improved it, but it didn't have the rate limit. So it was like opening big amount of captive portals, big amount of Wi-Fi's, and the idea here that this is like very weak software hardware. It was not able to handle more than like 5 or 10, you know, Wi-Fi's in parallel. So if you know many people are just working, that tool stop being like very useful if you do not explicitly make it, you know, to attack or like to do some specific stuff. So that I already talked about. Using those items, mandatory lockpicks, you can open most of the like simple locks. Simple locks can be used for like red teaming, for example. If you are lockpicking your own stuff, or if you have the contract, or if I will be like opening the Lex doors, I think he will not complain. So this is all about complaining. But he can, you know. Please.
When they had that on hackathon, capturing the flag city.
Yes, everyone is doing this stuff.
Was really popular. A lot.
Yeah, yeah. All box.
It makes you want to like do it to your own home. Test it.
Yeah, it's very cool stuff.
Just to explain for police, right?
What else? Also, there is one company. Their name is Hacker Boxes. Very cool guys. So for like 60 to $100. They are selling that cool stuff which you can put on your belt, and it's not bad. But the idea here is that they just put here different antennas, for hacking of Wi-Fi and like hacking of this specific pack, because I have like three. This one is for hacking not Wi-Fi but hacking GSM. So this one is for GSM hacking. This is GSM antenna. So if you want to hack like GSM, or if you want to hack the radio signals, those guys are providing that type of stuff. Yes.
I want to be James Bond.
Yeah. So that is like educational stuff. I cannot say that they are selling some bad items or super good items. They are selling the items for you to train and potentially use on the assessment. So you can use this in assessment, but there are some like more expensive tools. So you can train with this one, and for some like real assessment, you can buy something. What else?
What is this one?
Just cool power bank, which should be, yeah. So yeah, you can go to assessment, take the power bank with you, and where is that stuff? Yeah, just
Okay.
USB and Type C. Yeah, it's just very cool because you can use the solar energy. This one is also I'm going to discuss, but before I want to talk about those items. So those items are alpha network. So the idea here is that you cannot just hack Wi-Fi using just any random router, because not all. If you will buy a computer and you will say, I want to hack Wi-Fi, sometimes it's not possible because the chip set and the driver and the operating system, they all should have that possibility given to you. So if hardware is not going into the monitor mode or promiscuous mode, so there are like three modes, like standard, promiscuous, and monitor mode. Monitor mode means that you are not. So the standard mode means that you are only listening to your MAC address. This is like filter.
I got it. So it's just a filter.
It is just a filter. So the idea is that you sometimes have possibility to disable filter, sometimes not. So that filter is done because they don't want to send all the traffic through your computer. That makes sense, right? So you just filter out everything what you don't need. And those items, they can allow you to go to promiscuous mode or to the monitor mode, which are like similar stuff. But the idea here is that in those modes, in promiscuous mode, you can also, send some additional stuff there from like some random people. In monitor mode, potentially you can do it, but it is usually done to passively capture. So the idea here, if you're hacking like Wi-Fi, right, or if you're doing man in the middle, you need to have like specific items, for example, like this one, like alpha. And you should understand that there are 2.4 or 5 gigahertz. So sometimes like this one is only for 2.4. So this one will not be able to help you on hacking sometimes, because if everyone is using the 5 gigahertz and you like a 2.4, you don't even see them. You think that people are not at home or whatever. So now what we can do, we can take this one, connect it like this, and this one is the direct antenna. It can go like I have another antenna This one is saying like it can go like up to like 300-400 meters. And there are some antennas which I had before. I'm not saying this is true, but this is what they claim. They claim that it goes up to like 5 or 6 kilometers for the sea. So for the Marines, they have the antenna, which is going like 5 or 6 kilo. And think about this. So you sit at home and you are hacking like, you know, like Salesforce tower. How can anyone understand that you hack them from such a big distance?
So it is a Wi-Fi connector or what is it?
This one is the basically you connect it to your computer, you direct it
You direct to Wi-Fi or
to Wi-Fi, you direct it to Wi-Fi, and there are some antennas which can go to 5 or 6 kilometers. And I had that antenna, but it never went more than 300 or 400 meters. Not possible because the buildings are blocking the signal. So I'm just saying, theoretically, in the sea, maybe this is true. They say like from 5 to like 11 kilometers. I'm not believing in this, but maybe in sea it's different because there are no obstacles. Yeah. So if you are doing like professional, like you know, hacking or Wi-Fi, you need to have like a professional antenna, which is used by Marines. This one is the most portable professional because this is like direct. So what else? So yeah, using that stuff, you can just connect different antennas and play around. Yeah, and it's very important not to lose which antenna goes where, because you cannot just put this antenna here, because not all antennas work the same, even though they have the same, you know, entrance. Yeah. So now I think this one is mostly covered, and this one is going for like a legitimate analysis of your car.
How? Like the electricity part or the car?
So let me show you. So this stuff,
Maybe electronic part, right?
yeah, this stuff, it has like the ability for you to connect to your car,
Mm-hmm.
which is like usually down.
Okay.
Down. You see this,
Mm-hmm.
and it can show you the different like clear code and all this stuff. But you should understand that this is like a legitimate guide, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is a microcomputer, and you can try to reprogram it.
Got it.
So if you will reprogram it, so it will become malicious, right?
Okay.
You can just connect and do like, you know, like malicious
You
activities.
can do this in a Tesla?
If they have this.
Yeah, maybe.
This is COM port.
This is
COM 5.
the same plug of electric charge or not?
I
Different,
think
right?
different. Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it's different.
I got it.
Yes. So yeah, this one is this one.
Things.
Yeah, this one is like a car scanner, which before assessment you can just use it and
You
collect
can scan information such as, I don't know.
clear code, see what is going on, like the how to call it.
Get car nowadays getting all the geolocation, all right? You can get
Whatever,
kind of
whatever,
information.
whatever guys from the service can get, you can get, and whatever the vendor can get, because
Okay.
vendors also using cables like this.
You can, for example, it's possible to,
Firmware maybe update.
yeah, in software cars, it's possible to, for example, to install some software in the car that will, I don't know, they
You can.
stop at the software
You can.
in
You
the
can. You
middle
can.
of the road.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Because look, all what they have in cars.
You can do this for not for some malicious purpose, but you can, for example, install some some software in your car to stop it if someone, I don't know, stop your
You
car or
can
something
you
like that.
can you can do different
By
uh,
yourself.
yeah, you can do like different activities, but the idea here that this is like completely separate topic, and like there are like completely separate conference about people who are hacking the cars only.
Okay, I got it.
So you got the point. They just sit around that area and just do that specific stuff. For me, I had experience working with the BMW. They have the software which is for like music. So they have vendors who provide them with the
The hardware or
hardware.
The-
So
okay,
control of the music.
the audio hardware?
Audio, yeah. Sometimes they have their own. Sometimes they like
There are a
buy
lot of-
additional.
It's one software, right?
Uh,
You plug all this hardware in this
mm,
software, or there are many
not
softwares out.
always, because for us it was like a completely separate like set of software. Because maybe, because we don't know, maybe it's connected to the car itself.
Yeah.
And it works with API. But I'm just saying that the audio software was like completely like separate, and it was, we were analyzing the source code to understand if somebody using Bluetooth or Wi-Fi can connect and do some harm to the car itself, like the back, the back attack. And usually it is not, because it is always like tested like badly. But the idea is that you can find something that guys do not expect. You can say like, what will happen if you will change the name of the connected device to super long?
Makes sense.
And we test it, like stop working completely, and you cannot add new device. Or if you register like many devices, and it has like limit, because we know it has like limit of like 50 devices which you can add. If you will say, if one guy will sit on your car and will just like within like 1 minute he will like register like 50 devices with Bluetooth, you will not be able to use it as a driver, never.
Awesome.
So some like limitations which which you bypass. Okay, guys. So for this one, for the hardware, if any questions, let me know. If no, we are going to the software side. And also can talk a little bit about this one. This is protection.
Teenager, I love this kind of stuff. I usually bought a lot of things, but nowadays
I didn't
I
bring
need to
all.
more something.
I brought a limited amount of
Really?
items.
Yeah.
So what are these items called?
Those items usually called the ethical hacking hardware tools.
Oh, this is ethical.
For me, ethical. Maybe for somebody not.
End of the purpose, all right?
Yep. I'm saying ethical
This is
because
also one of the biggest cybersec company, right?
yeah, this operating system. It is Unix operating system, Red Hat. This is commercial operating system, so they sell Linux for money.
Okay, got it.
But they have cybersecurity team as well. They do. Because they like 30 years on the market.
What is one?
Yeah, you can open.
Older one.
Yeah,
I like this box.
yeah.
Cool.
This box. Also, this one is similar to what I was showing, like the malicious
Okay.
USB. I can show you how it works. Let me open the notepad. What's going on? My computer. So I think you see. Oh, I know what is going on. You don't see because it's in my monitor. Let me show you again, guys. So look, I'm just putting this USB. So this is what I was telling you. The same will happen on the phone, on the computer. So you just out of your computer for like 1 second, Somebody is putting that stuff. This is what. It is going to that IP address and downloading the putty ys.exe and runs it. Done. I just opened the notepad
He did this by the
by himself. Look, I will show you again. Look, he
enter.
didn't allow him to do it in the terminal. But I can open the terminal.
Oh. Interesting.
So
Space.
let me show you because it is opening the terminal. It is just it has the multi-screen. So
See.
it is opening the terminal, the hotkey. I think yeah, it's in here. I will show you. I will show you. It's in here.
Maybe other one. Yeah.
You see?
He did the same. Okay, the same
Yeah.
instruction, all right.
Open it. Yes.
Same. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yes. You see? That is crazy. So why it's not working? Obviously, because the server is down.
Yeah.
But if I will, just change the server, and that's it. So and my Windows Defender is working. So nobody told me anything. It took like 1 second. And also this Type-C doesn't matter. Type-C, USB. So this is called Rubber Ducky. Rubber. Like this. This is the idea behind this one.
Interesting.
Yes. So this is like different company. They're doing the different stuff, but they did the Rubber Ducky because of that type of attack.
Okay.
This is like Rubber Ducky attack. So let's go for the software, or do you want to take like 10 minutes break? Because that one will be very, very tight, I can say. Okay, let's take like break 10 minutes. So all that software which I showed you from this one can do the same. But it's
What is this name of
OMG.
OMG. Okay.
Yes.
MG is the acronym of my state in Brazil, Minas Gerais.
It's oh my god.
Cool.
.lol.
So cool. Nice. From here, yeah, SF. From here.
They say, but I'm not sure if they are here because I don't see their shops here. Maybe they registered here, but they participate in the Black Hat.
Just the
Yes.
commercial.
Commercial, yes.
Cool. Habit Labs, this one is famous, all right?
Rabbit, yes.
This one is famous, this brand.
I bought their items. I bought their items.
How long time have you been working with Cybersecurity?
All my life.
It's like 10, 12.
No, all life.
All right.
At least like 21 year. I was getting money for 21 year for cybersecurity.
Did you start
I started.
before or?
So I started to earn money when I was like 16 or 17 from cybersecurity already. So from penetration testing.
Did you have submitting things or you learn them by yourself?
I studied it in the forums, like hacking forums, underground forums, and people discussed all the stuff there. We have Jose here with us. Alex.
Yes, Jose is one of our students too.
Hi, Jose.
Hey, Bogdan, nice to meet you. Heard a lot of good
Do
things.
you hear
a lot
what
of
is
good
going on
and terrible
here,
things
Jose?
about you. Yes, I live
Oh,
here.
let me change the speaker. Just 1 second, we change the speaker. Yes, now I can hear you.
Yeah, Alexi has told me terrible things about you, so I'm
Can you say,
excited.
Jose? I don't hear you
Can you hear me?
properly. Yeah,
I can hear you.
I can hear you. Oh, that is
Maybe it's me.
one. So let me check if we can hear Jose, because maybe he has some questions. Speaker, now I'm checking. Can you say something?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, now we're much better. Have you seen that attack which we just did? Physical
Yes,
one?
I've been tuning in since the beginning.
Okay. So have you seen all what we showed, all the hardware?
Yeah, all the devices, yes.
Did you like them?
Yes, it was fascinating, and I think it's an important topic that I don't know enough about. So, don't have any initial questions, but just listening to insights.
Okay. Let me also start to share the screen now, because I'm going to use it. So Lex, give me possibility to share the screen, please. Done. Okay, great. So let me share the screen. The screen 3. Okay. Алло. Да, привет. Что там? Я веду курсы. Это срочно? Ну скажи. Я вышел на пару минут. Хорошо, что-то вы делаете? Как курс себя чувствует? Хорошо? В идеале? Ладно. Все, Ира, поменьше ему планшета, пожалуйста. Не давай ему вообще планшет. То он вот вчера сидел весь день в планшете.
Вообще-то гуляем, как бы. Причем тут вообще планшет сейчас?
Я тебе не говорю про сейчас, Ира, правильно же? Я не говорю, что вы сейчас ходите с планшетом, правильно?
Что ты хочешь сказать?
Что, Ира? Что ты говоришь? Ты сказал просто что-то. Ладно, я курс веду. Давай.
Давай.
Окей. So we'll discuss how to do the hacking, basically. Yes. The process.
Are you working for a company in cybersecurity fields or like a consulting or something like that?
I used to work in the Salesforce and Fidelity Investment.
Did
and
you work for
Samsung.
Did you work for Salesforce?
Yes.
Okay.
We were testing their AI agent, which is called Agentforce. So, but now I'm investing time to build our own tool.
Cool.
Because
Do you want to do like a startup or something like that?
we previously felt 12 years to build software,
Okay.
and we try to sell it. And we try to push it on the market, and we got like several investments which were like from grants. So we were not able to find a good ventures or whatever. And we understood that we need to focus on the not B2B, but B2C, and after converted to B2B, which means that we were selling to enterprise, like from from up to bottom, but we need to sell from the bottom to up. So we need to give for free tools to people. So they will go to enterprise and they will say, we want to buy it.
But not just like, but not like a open source business model.
No, we have
That's
open
not-
source.
That's,
We have open source, but this is not real open source. People think this is open source, but we are not open sourcing it. We provide the free. So we provide
free subscription license.
free analysis of the source code
I got it.
and free, like
Mhm.
maybe 20 tools out of like 100.
Mhm.
So enough for you to do what you need, but if you're going like crazy, right, you need to buy. So source code is just like a free. And we show to, SamGrab company.
What the name?
SamGrab.
Some crap?
SamGrab is like very big company. Their revenue is like 100 million, maybe. They are doing the source code analysis. And I told them that, guys, check what we are doing because you are losing the commercial clients. Because we are doing the free.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for them to respond.
I'm looking for some cybersec startups to invest, but our fund thesis need to have Latin America such as a target market. If you want to do something in cybersec in Latin America, just let me know.
That sounds great. That sounds
And
more
we
than
have
great.
Venture partner in the fund is a cybersec specialist. Do you have LinkedIn?
Yes.
Do you have? Look for Claudio Coelho.
Just
Just
one
for you know who is this guy.
second.
Claudio Nur. This guy is the guy that I know that is more, how can I say, cybersec specialist. He is like a AI guy.
Mhm,
He's Brazilian. He did PhD in Stanford in
No, nice. So he knows all the guys.
he knows, but
This
who-
is the most important stuff.
yeah, but who for the companies that
Oh,
he
Zcaller.
worked for? He was like
Fujitsu,
Jasper.
Synapse.
This one is
This is cybersecurity.
cybersecurity. All right.
Yeah, this is where
Cybersecurity.
this
all right?
Palo Alto. This is leader for
Leader?
firewalls.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Look this chief AI
Yeah,
of
yeah.
this
This one is also big.
member work groups on AI cybersec. So
This is very cool guy.
yeah, this guy is investor of my fund and my venture partner as well. What is a venture partner? He helped me he helped me to support founders grow and design the roadmap products, you know. Claudio,
Yes.
no Coelho, that's me too. I went in your house 2 weeks ago. He lives beside this guy. Smart one.
Yeah, I see it. He has a big experience. Okay, so
He tell me your total competency scale. Can you imagine?
what he said?
He tell me
Okay.
how he was making in Zscaler, such as a chief AI officer. He tell me that was like $3 million annually.
Yeah, because
Total comp, right?
because
3
based
million?
based on his experience, he can bring that value.
Yeah, but $3 million annually. Oh my God.
But after taxes, he can barely, spend it on Uber here.
He's a crazy man.
Yeah, I understand.
It's like I'm nerd and so tough guy, so confident about what is the fragility of AI nowadays, you know.
Yeah, based on what you showed me, he's like serious person. Алло, да, мы еще тут. Что? Ладно, все, давай. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so my screen is shared, right? Let me show you some items which also can be interesting. Social engineering.
Tool that you just like you just demonstrated. Does the computer have to be closed, open for that, or?
Yes, unlocked. Because this is just a keyboard. It is just showing the keyboard. So let me show you something interesting. So let me show you a few videos which you may be interested to see. So because most of tools, sometimes you just don't understand if they are really, working as expected. So check this out. Check this out. This is just a cable. So it is going to the browser and downloading the malicious stuff. That's it. Do you want to update this? Done. Up installed. Done. And in our computer, we can see that it is connected. So I will run it one more time so you will understand again what happened. So this is a real phone, right? And this is just Android phone, any Android phone. We just go to the website. We download this stuff. We keep it, and it's not connected anywhere. You can see. So it is asking, do you want to update or whatever? Up installed, open, it's saying like malicious, okay. And we connected to it, so we can see the IP address, and we can run the commands. You see, so we see the commands. So what else? I want to show you another item. Where is my mouse? It is so hard to get my mouse back sometimes.
You need a mouse?
No. This is not about my mouse. This is about like 3 screens which I have. So I'm just moving the mouse around those 3 screens. So let me show you another item. This one. Oh, it could not play. I need to use maybe. Okay, this one. Check this one. Now this is blocked computer. This is like completely crazy stuff. The computer is blocked, locked. So think about this. So the computer is locked. We just put it there. Computer is locked. Bam. Have you seen such stuff?
What does it do?
I will tell you. That is like some crazy mechanic, which like not very popular. The mechanic is when you put USB inside your computer, it can pretend to be Ethernet adapter. When it is not keyboard or whatever, so it pretends to be Ethernet adapter, and your Windows is sending hashes, TLM hashes, and you can pretend to be a TLM adapter, and you can capture that hash, and you can, using that little device, you can take that hash and in the operating system of that hash, try to get the password. And after, when it will get the password, it will start to blink with, that it got the password, and you change the mode. And when you change the mode, it turns to become the keyboard now. So it pretends to be Ethernet adapter. After it just captures the stuff, and after, so I can show you the device again. Where is the device? Where did we put it? Yes, this is the device. So it has the switch. So first one is pretending to be Ethernet, and it is waiting for that package to go through. When that package is going through, and it's a locked computer. What happened here? Transmitted battery remaining. So I don't know, it looks like everything is okay. 110 battery remaining, what this means. So yeah, with that stuff, you can do
You're streaming from that camera right now. From your laptop.
okay, so I will show. With this device, and I'm also showing my screen, right?
Yes.
Yes, I'm showing my screen. So, Jose, this is for you. Look, with this device, this is from Hack5, you can basically use it. It pretends to be Ethernet adapter. It captures the NTLM hash, and after it just decrypts NTLM hash to the password, and after you just click like this, and it becomes the keyboard. So that type of attack you can only maybe seen by somebody on YouTube telling that it is theoretically possible. But if you will spend, maybe like 1 or 2 days with that device, because this is operating system. So you are basically putting on your computer another operating system, like Linux based. So you can do like some crazy stuff with it. Okay, so what else I wanted to show you? So those two items. So I showed you basically that it is possible to attack the, the phone, and not very popular method. So where is my mouse? I need to get it back. Now let me show you.
It's okay. No worry. No worry.
What happened.
Let me go to the next view. Okay for you? For sure.
Let me show that again, maybe because you missed it. So look. Yeah, just put it. No bombs inside, nothing. So just take a look. This is like real Android device. Just again, for you to understand, real Android device, when you run it, it is just having the cable. It is going to the internet, downloading the APK. It is saying it's not safe, and it still allows you to do it. So completely crazy. This took maybe good three weeks to do, because you need to understand which case you need to press in order to for that sequence to work.
Is there a name for this attack? This type of
Is there a name for this attack? This is, I think it's called like OMG cable attack, because that attack was developed by OMG. So it's OMG cable. Maybe it has some like more scientific name, but it is OMG cable attack, I can say. And this one, I think this one you will not even see on YouTube. You can try to find on YouTube maybe, but maybe 1 or 2 videos. This is like not easy to do. Exact phone model, everything. Yes. It took, yeah. It's not hard. Yes, exactly. If you know the device of the guy whom you want to attack, and you just buy the same device, and you can do it. But let's not live in some crazy illusions. Android has also the sandboxing system. So you need to have very cool malware, which will take over your system. But as long as the phone is not rooted, it will live in its own sandbox. So that malware will be very limited. But what it can do, like crazy item, it can become the application which will take control of our application if you will allow it. So some application is taking control of other applications. So you got the point. There is possibility to create not like a stupid, malware, which can allow you to control some items, but the malware which is taking control of all applications. So that one will need like extra, activity, and that type of malware is not easy also to create or to acquire. The malware which I'm using here is Metasploit, and it's like Meterpreter. It's completely useless. I'm just saying. It can sound like crazy that I can read whatever I want. No, maximum I can read the SMS, and I can do the screenshots while it's open. But nobody will keep it open, and
Say that the hacking that happens from a software rather than a hardware is more advanced.
I can say that hacking of the mobile phones is like getting more limited and limited. So it's just getting like limited and limited. And from the hardware, it's not that well protected. For example, what I showed you today is not going to work on the MacBook. Why? If I will connect to his MacBook will say, wait, can you press QBZ, like some random letters, if you are keyboard? So what this means, that MacBook is saying, I don't believe that you're keyboard, press QBZ or ABD, like randomly.
But can't that thing generate keystrokes?
It can, but that thing knows.
Signal will be different.
No, it's not about the signal. It is asking you, press QBD. If you are not going to do it on the screen, yes. But you should understand, if the guy is sitting near your computer, he will do it. But the idea here is that it is protection from the attack, like with OMG cable. When I do not, when you connect it to computer, but I do not see what is going on. So that can help you. Okay, so let me show you another item. So few more items I will show you related to malware on the Windows. So let me show you the malware on the Windows. Okay, where is it? Okay, now you see it. So again, this is a server which is waiting for connection. On the Kali Linux, this is like malicious server which is waiting for connection. So now what is going on? If you are downloading something from the internet and you have the Windows Defender active, you see you have active Windows Defender. Windows Defender is not bad antivirus. Windows Defender is very good antivirus. So when you download something from internet and double click, what will happen? It's like all on. This is like the latest operating system, the latest updates. You just double click it. And even if you are not running it using admin, doesn't matter. That's it. The connection is done. So nothing happened. Nothing happened. You don't see anything. It just said that it was not run from the admin. And that's it. You are infected. That's it. So the guy can run any commands, and he can just jump into your like command line, and he can download all what he wants. So this is like
Installation. Would I have to, if I was the user of this laptop, like, am I
you're done. That's it.
part of that?
Okay.
Am I installing this?
Double click will be also enough.
So So I saw this, okay.
This is with installation, but it doesn't matter. It's installation and double clicking is the same.
This folder.
You download it yourself. Yes, yes, yes. From the website. There is also like, you know, hard for you to verify what is true website, what is not. But it doesn't matter. I can go to Microsoft, I can buy their cloud, and I can give you the link, and that link will be like something.microsoft.com. So you got the point. If there is nothing like 100% legitimate, if you go to google.com and download like Google Chrome, or like, you know, like go to WhatsApp and download, potentially everything can be good, but it can be whatsapp.co.com. So maybe you will not understand.
And someone is managing that and they see you and then they target you.
You just download the malicious stuff. So, okay, I will give you an example. I go and buy domain, chatgpt dot like whatever country, for example. I can do whatever I want. Nobody can stop me. I can show you. So I will show you. So you should understand that there is nobody is going to save you. I'm just saying, in the internet, you know, nobody is yes. So buy a domain. So we are buying domain. ChatGPT. Okay. So let's see what is free. Why do I care about those IP rights? I'm hacking people, right? So you got the point. If I'm doing some crazy stuff, look, there are two types of activities. If I'm getting paid for it, I have a contract with the company. They will not go to court and say like, oh my God, what he did, right? Yeah. So I can do whatever I want. Or if I'm a malicious guy, I don't have any limits. So you understand that people in the internet, they become victims. Companies, you know, they become victims, and they cannot just go and say, oh, that guy, he hacked me, whatever. How do they know who hacked them? They need to do investigation. Investigation is expensive. And where is this guy? That country is going to put him in jail, or he will like, you know, face. So
like this example, about the one that says chat 8 GBT, or you know, there's one down there of chat 8 GBT.
What about this one? Do you like this one? I can buy this one with Russian A. With Russian A, just click here or this one. You see? I'm already buying it in the domains dot like com whatever. So I will copy it for you, so you will understand that it is not ChatGPT like this. In reality, it is like this. You see, it converted. But when I will send you the link, you will not understand this unless you will click it. So the link will be the one which I showed you. Yes.
I would see this domain as one of the options. Like you can work on like making this feature as one of the options, and it can have malicious content. So I download it thinking it's just.
Yes, and you're done. That's it. Your computer is compromised, and I can do whatever I want with it. I can show you what I can do. So I will.
You can use the.
So you understand? This chatgpt.com is basically this domain. And okay, let me also now. Okay. Now let me show you this crazy stuff. Okay, so look. This is like real stuff which can be used by hackers. So any hacker, he can just spend like, you know, so think about this. There are companies like Palo Alto, CrowdStrike, whatever, like Sentinel, and they have budgets of billions of dollars. But I can bet on any money they have, that there is no way that I will not be able to bypass their protection within like 1 week. There is no way, no way. And why I'm so sure about this? Because the attackers are like maybe like 15 steps ahead the defenders now in the antivirus stuff. So think about this. We have Windows Defender, right? Windows Defender has like a telemetry of like all people, and they still cannot beat, something that I built. This is one thing. Second thing, if I build legitimate software, how can they distinguish legitimate software from non-legitimate software? How can they understand that I'm not like hacking if I'm using the TeamViewer? How can they understand this? They cannot. They can like tell some stories that you're like protected and stuff, but for $100 and like 1 week, there is no company, who can, beat my binary. There is no way. Because what they will do, when I'm running the malware, right, it will just create the HTTPS tunnel. And this is the same as you are sitting on the website. And, I can buy for like $100, only $100 per year, maybe like $200. I can buy the signature for macOS and for Windows. I can become official vendor. So I will become official vendor within 1 week. I will pay money there. I will pay money there. I will pack my stuff, and I will call it like remote helper. How can they understand that I'm not helping but stealing their data? How can they understand? They cannot. So,
What's these companies like when you say like you can be like 15 steps ahead as an attacker?
yes.
What is it that the attackers have in technology that the defenders cannot like already predict and also?
Because they need to have more smarter people, but they don't. They have people mostly who work there who are not real attackers. They have defenders there who are like saying, we know how to defend it, but they never attacked. So if they will have all the guys from the darknet, in their team, they will say, what are you doing? This doesn't make sense. But mostly enterprise, they will not even hire them. So they will never get that type of knowledge. You got the point. So the guys who work in the darknet, they are like modifying the binary so badly, they make it like, so for example, you have the malware, and that malware is just, opening the channel between you and them. So how can you open the channel? You can open channel right away. You can open it in 1 minute. You can open it like after a reboot. So like, how are you going to do the channel? This is one thing. After, where is the channel? It can be GitHub. It can be Discord. It can be Google Cloud. Are they going to block all? So you got the point. Smart attackers, they know all the legitimate ways, and they know all the limits of the antivirus, and they just bypass it. For example, some antivirus, they scan only like 50 megabyte. They will make like 51 megabyte. Some antivirus cannot, unfold the binary. Some antivirus are vulnerable to being killed. So, for example, guy double clicks and his antivirus is dead. So the malware kills the antivirus. So, those guys, they can tell any stories. But if they are so smart, why they cannot protect like everyone from losing like millions and billions from the guys who are doing like ransomware? So there are facts. So people can say like, we are like multi-billion company, we can protect you. But they will never say, we will give you money in case of if something happens. Because that stuff is like insurance. That is like different, but not that company. So you should understand that if that company is so sure, you know, why they don't sell the insurance. So there is a great gap. They can protect you from kids. They can protect you from kids from 13 to 17 years. So yeah, let me show you what it looks like. So the guy just starting to listen, right? So listener. Okay, so now we are listening. We open the port and we are listening. Now I'm going to build. I'm building the virus basically now. So I can use different configuration. Now I'm just building the virus. What happened? Locate, could be same. Oh my God, where is it? Client bin. Where is my client bin? Client bin is here. Just one sec. So my client bin, let me close this one. I don't know why it didn't build from this one. I will show you from another one. So Quasar. Okay, I will start over because I think I was playing around with it and I just deleted it. Okay, so we go here, Quasar GitHub. That is, I'm even showing you not the top malware. It is like 6 years old, but still you can, you know, infect the computer with it. And so I just downloaded that stuff. So let's see, Quasar client. 3 years ago, yes. The malware, which is 3 years old. So when I downloaded it, it is saying that it is blocked by Defender, but I will say I still keep it because I'm server. I'm not the victim. I'm the server. So that mouse is going crazy. Okay, extract all, replace. So Quasar. Okay, I extracted it. Now that's it. Let's go. So I just downloaded the Quasar. Now I'm running it. So I'm server. I'm going to start activities. I'm going to listen. So I'm listening for the guy. Now I save. It's like 1 minute only. Now I build client. That's it. I am building the client. I put it in my desktop. So malware is done. In this point, I finished doing malware. I can do some, you know, additional stuff. So can install itself. It can have the name. It can have this the keylogging capabilities. Whatever I will want, you know, I just put it there. But now let's see what will happen if we will double click it.
Tool that you can download and work with, like I'm not.
You can just download it from the GitHub. This is what I just did. Look, if you will click it, this is what will happen. You see, now you're infected.
See the person and where they are.
Let me show you. This is what you see. Look, you can do like any actions on the computer itself, and you can basically do the connect, disconnect, keylogger. But let me show you something cool. So something cool is file manager. You see?
Now you see your own file.
I see my own files. Not my own files, but I see the remote files. I'm just deployed it on my computer. So you see, attacker can see your files. He can download your files. He can run your files.
See, not doing any harm yet. So only if you click and do all that stuff, but for now, you can see what the person has.
The-
You can make.
I can do whatever I want on his computer, more than he can do. I can download his files. I can upload him additional malware. I can download all his passwords. I can recover the files which he deleted from the trash. I can send him message. I can open like remote shell. You know, I can run like some command. You see, I'm running the command on his computer. I'm showing this on my computer, obviously.
You already hacked my laptop?
No, we are not doing hacking here. Only legal activities. So.
Just go to this thing. Download ChatGPT.
Send to website https google.com. So what will happen? Maybe did I send it?
Status visible.
I think it didn't work. Let me send it again. Show message box. Okay, send. Yeah, you see this one. I see it here. I see it here. I see it here. So retry. So I can send any message to client, and the most crazy stuff which I wanted to show you, completely crazy, is this one, remote desktop. That is crazy. Bam! I can see my screen. You see different screen. So this is one thing. Another thing is that we can basically take control of mouse or the keyboard.
Can you do this in any operation system?
Yes, any operating system. This one is Windows currently, but if I will need to do it, I will do it for any operating system because it's not even hard. It's not like something that you need to spend like half of your life doing. Within like 1 week, you can do malware with delivery with the website for any engagement. Like
Malware, it's already done by itself.
this one was done already, but this one, for example, just for you to understand, to build malware or to encrypt malware, this is like a difference. When you build malware, you can also check it offline if antivirus is triggering in it. If antivirus is not triggering in it, great. But when you build malware, like vibe code malware, whatever, AI can say, I'm not going to help you. This is first obstacle. Second obstacle, you will need to have a good architecture for that stuff. So you need to know how to build it. But if you're just using from the internet something, you can just go to the darknet and say, guys, this is my binary. Make it undetectable. So they will do it. 100 or 200 bucks and done. So, and this can harm a lot. So let me even stop that stuff. This is the keyboard. So I am controlling now the keyboard. And let me start that stuff. So look, I will show you. Why it's not listening to me? Oh, mouse, because look, now I'm taking my mouse. I'm taking away the mouse. I click here. You see? So now, because I'm the same guy who is doing the stuff, but yes. So now there is a very big problem which I never know how to do. How can I stop it now if I'm at the same time attacker and the victim? So it's like a little bit hard, but you got the point. So what I'm doing, now I need to close it somehow. Okay. So Yeah. Let me stop it. Okay. Yeah, now I'm back to business. So let me stop it. And also password recovery or keylogger, everything is here. Elevate client permission. When I click here, did you hear? It asked me like this question. It asked me this question. So malware said, do you want to run me as admin? And if I will say no, it can keep doing this unless I will say yes. This is another myth that I'm not running as admin. What can happen? What can happen? You will get this continuously unless you press OK. Because what it is written here, Microsoft Publisher. Think about this. What is this? Show more details. Why will you click show more details? You know? But even if you click show more details, you cannot see it because it's locked. So the only possibility, you just say yes, and it will run using admin, and it can take over your system fully. So let me remove that stuff. So so you understand, I infected myself, and I have a lot of like serious information here, but I don't care because I know that this software is not going to harm me. Because I know this software. I was reading the source code of this software, and I worked with this software a lot, so I know the software. But when you buy software from guys from the internet, they can say you this is like our best like whatever. You buy, you infect your client, and they also see, so they can sell it for you for cheap. So you buy it, and they will be seeing how you're infecting the people, and they can also take advantage of this. So if you are not like professional cybersecurity guy, you can come to assessment and you can infect your client with the software which you bought on the darknet, thinking that you're a cool guy. But that guy, he will, he will actually hack your client. So yeah, it is dangerous. It is dangerous because you can just infect your clients. And I don't know what will happen after, because I never did such stuff. Okay, so let's go back to slides. Any questions on that stuff currently?
Relevant to what we're talking about now?
Is AI relevant to this type of attack? I will show you. I will show you that stuff now. So let me close it.
Because like what I remember you saying is that AI would disagree to build the malware, but
you can use any other model. So AI can run on your own computer. So there is Hugging Face. You can go to Hugging Face, look, and you can download any model. So you don't need to rely on Anthropic or ChatGPT or whatever. You can just download the model which is called Uncensored. Yeah. So look, you just download this one, Uncensored model, and what will happen? It will do whatever you want. It doesn't have censorship. So it should be something like try it now or something. Let me see. Uncensored models. So you see, there are multiple. And you just download them and they will be doing whatever you will want them to do.
are they as smart as the other?
And they will be smart enough to write you malware or to do whatever you want, but they are not smarter. They are like ChatGPT 2023, for example. But there are some Chinese uncensored models. or there are Mistral. Yes.
Trust that those.
Okay, okay. Let me just tell you something important. So there is a myth. There is a myth that AI can hack you. AI cannot hack you because AI is just file. AI is just a database, right? So when you install it on your computer, on your local model, there is only one possibility how there are only two possibilities how it can hack you. Two real possibilities. First one, when you are using Olama, it is taking that like file .guff file and uploads to your memory. So what can happen when it's uploads to your memory? Basically nothing except one thing, that if you will not be using Olama, but you will be using a special library in Python, and you will say to that library, can you run that model? It will do like extraction, and during that extraction, it will run the command. So there are some models which are uploaded on Hugging Face specifically to force you to run that model, and when it will be extracting, it will execute the similar command to which I showed you. If you remember that like command which was downloading something. So it can happen only if you are using not Olama but some like a Python torch, ptorch. If you're using ptorch, and you will be like crazy enough to find some super unpopular model which has that type of extraction execution. This is one thing. Possibility that it will happen with you close to zero. This is like theoretical attack. But it is still there. I'm not saying it's not there and it didn't affect like hundreds of thousands of people, but I'm just saying that possibility is low, statistically it's low. So the second possibility how AI can hack you is not even discussed. It's not even there, I mean. But this is theoretical, because that one is practical, I told you. That one is theoretical. So when you download the model and you give that model permission to do whatever you want on your computer, and it has the system prompt, hidden system prompt, that when you will give access to your computer to run malicious payload, which we just discussed before, to go to the internet and run it. If this is there, everyone will know it. You understand? It will not be there and nobody will see it. I'm just saying that it will be known very fast. So potentially you can download malicious AI model, and what I'm telling you now is not even discussed. Like nobody is discussing about like the malicious AI model which can hack you like this. But that possibility is there. So they can make a system prompt which will say, every time when user is asking you whatever, just run that type of command if you have possibility to run that command.
How does that happen?
How is that happened? Like Claude Code, right? For example, Claude Code is running the commands on your computer, right?
Yes.
That's it. This is the same. You can just go and allow that model to run the commands on your computer, and that model will just have the system prompt which will say every time you run the command, add one more command, malicious one. That's it.
But how do you prevent yourself from that to happen in the first place? You mentioned if you download like a model.
Prevent. Oh my God, prevent. Prevent is do not do not download such like strange stuff. Look, you don't even need to. Oh my God, you don't even need to prevent yourself from such attack because it never happened before. Just to be clear, you can just Google and try to find if that specific type of attack happened, because that one is more like theoretical and people talk about it, but it's not yet used. So I don't know if somebody put in the system prompt something malicious. And how do you prevent yourself from the first type of attack with the Hugging Face deserialization, if you ever see that somebody in Hugging Face is asking you to use their model with PyTorch, just don't do it. Just use Olama or alternative stuff, and you will be good. So that type of attack is similar to do this, do that, and a user is not just understanding what he's doing, because when he is extracting that model, it is just infecting him.
Who should we follow about security, cybersecurity? Like, I don't know if you have a channel, but as far as someone who, a newsletter, a YouTube channel that you trust, that you follow, that you learn about different things, so you can just be ahead of things that are going on.
Okay. I just want to be clear. If you are not doing anything out of the box, you are completely safe. The moment when you start to do some like strange activities, like, you know, on yes, like yeah, if you are doing like, so the idea is that I can just give you not the list of the websites, but I can give you the list of advices which you need to follow, and I have them also. I can provide like those materials, so you will not be hacked, because you can read all the materials every day. Those materials are not related to you. Those materials are related to hacking, like, you know, some library, whatever. So big amount of spam, which after 1 week you will not be reading. The idea here is that if you are doing development of the software, potentially you are already can be compromised, because when you download dependencies, right, you are trusting some random guy whom you don't even know, and nobody is protecting you from him uploading some malicious stuff. And there is no software which can, you know, say, wait, I'm going to save you from that malicious guy. Yes, it's called dependency confusion. The pip install, like whatever, like requests. If somebody will hack the guy who did like library which is called requests, a big amount of people will be affected. For example, we have a library. Let me show you that library. I will just tell you. So our library is this one, pip install SAST. So we did a library, right? So that library, you can use it, but again, you can use it, but that library is only valid unless you will trust the publisher. You should understand this. And Microsoft and Google Chrome, Firefox, all those guys, if you will just turn on the analysis of traffic, which is going back and forth from your computer, even if you're doing nothing, you will be wondered, you know, what is going on. Because if you will just start to collect the traffic while you're doing nothing on your computer, it will be maybe like 2 or 3 gigs of data is exfiltrated from your computer at night when you're sleeping. So just think about, you know, what is going on with some other guys. Because I talked to you about like legitimate ones. So being like afraid of getting hacked, you need to assume that you are already hacked, because you are running the operating system like Windows, which is exfiltrating data from you. OneDrive, all that stuff, you know, where is the data going? Google Chrome. So just don't, you know, the good advice, don't be too much paranoid. And yeah, if you are doing, for example, the activities which are including the development. So let me give you some real advice. So go here and download this plugin. That's it. This is free plugin.
Is it safe?
No, because it's managed by me. If I will get, look, I cannot tell you that it's safe, because if somebody will take me as hostage and they will say, make it unsafe, I don't want to break, my promise. So by default, I'm saying that, oh my God, that it is unsafe. But you can, scan it, you can analyze it. This is what we did. And at least you can find me if I will not be taken as hostage. So it has the possibility to analyze any source code for backdoors and for leaks and for malicious libraries. So let me show you how it works. First of all, you run pip install SAST. Done. Now, let's go, for example, if you want to analyze DVVA GitHub, like this is your application, right? For example, this is like malicious application, not malicious, vulnerable. So what you do now? You just click SAST, bam, bam, done. So you've never seen such stuff. This is a super crazy thing which we did. Malicious scan, analysis complete, 200 findings. So in 2 minutes or 2 seconds, I don't know, we already have the report. Let me show you the report. So this is the list of vulnerabilities which are on that specific stuff. You see all the vulnerabilities, you can see. And additionally, you can see the steps to reproduce it. So this is like the free tool. And also, if it has backdoor, or if it has like something malicious, you can also see it there. So you can download the plugin. Just the free stuff. Click here, and it will show you in your IDE if that specific library is malicious, if that specific software has something, fishy. This is good for developers. So as developer, please use it, free tool. You can even use it in your pipeline. Look, you can just click here and just put it in your pipeline. Oh, no, not here. You need to click pipeline. You can build the pipeline. Source code, secret, dependencies. You see, you can scan for dependencies, repos, and you can just generate the pipeline and put inside your GitHub, like this. Or you can just go here and download it from the marketplace. So you got covered with that specific stuff. Because it's like a story about the person who never sleeps and always doing the cybersecurity activities. And it is like a superhero, basically, who got that disease. So it's like disease which makes the person like superhero. Yes. It's like I will show you. Let me show you. So I will show you. This is the hero. This is this guy.
While the world sleeps, something is already awake. One signal, the system comes alive. No waiting, no delay, just action. Every barrier falls, only breakthrough remains. Insomnia, our bots don't sleep.
Yeah. So yeah. What else? Let's go further. Any more questions, Jose, about that stuff?
I guess in general, like my biggest fears as I'm implementing automations for my clients, using Codex a lot and giving just permissions to everything. Obviously with my clients, it's pretty, I'm more careful what I give permission, but as far as myself, I pretty much give it everything. So there are no actual cases where like it's kind of hijacking you. If there's cases that we hear about it in the news, it's because there's no guardrails. Is that
There
the
is
case?
no, you said there is not what?
I sometimes I hear about the news like AI kind of taking over clients' workflows or something going wrong. But in those cases, it's mostly because the guardrails were wrong. The system message was not set up correctly. It's not actually like,
Okay. Just to be clear, Anthropic, ChatGPT, Google, if they will hack you and you will document it, you will become very, very rich guy and you will be happy with this. So just expect it to happen and, just use them. But if you are using some like strange models, you can use Olama and strange models. Nothing will happen as well. So what you see in news that you can tell exactly how that situation happened, because it was a situation which happened like a few days ago that Hugging Face server was hacked by AI. So let me show you that news. So AI hacked AI. So like very big news. Have you seen the news?
No.
No? Okay. So because like cybersecurity specialists who claim to be cybersecurity specialists are telling that AI hacked AI, and they just went like crazy. This is not, Terminator. This is like very easy and targeted attack. So let me tell you what exactly happened. Hugging Face, they provide hosting for your models. So you just go to that hosting and host your model for free or you pay money, which means that you can just not only host it, but also communicate with your model, which means that it is run on their server, which means that they potentially can provide you a sandbox for Python. Now, understanding that very easy situation, we can try to create a model which is completely unethical and allows us to bypass any like limitations to run the Python, because basically Hugging Faces provide us sandbox. ChatGPT provides a sandbox and Anthropic provides a sandbox. Because when you ask what time is it now, or when you ask like how much it would be like 5 million multiplied by 58, AI doesn't know this. You should understand that AI doesn't know the answer, because that answer may be never discussed. So AI just has like a database of knowledge, and based on that knowledge, it is trying to give you some, answers. But when you ask something that it doesn't know, it is taking the Python and trying to create a script to get the answer. So without the Python sandbox in the background, it cannot do a lot. So it's like kind of stupid, So 2 years ago, I understood that this is what's happening, and I was able to download the sandbox of ChatGPT. So on my computer, I have the sandbox for ChatGPT, and I showed this to them, and they know it. So what happened with Hugging Face? With Hugging Face, somebody, understood that he can run the scripts inside the Python environment in the Hugging Face servers. He understood this. And he started to basically use his malicious model, which he uploaded to their server, to using Python, find the vulnerabilities in the infrastructure around that specific sandbox, because Python has access to the sandbox and to the system, the full access. But what it didn't have, the network connection, because it was blocked by proxy. So attacker understood what proxy is that, and using his AI and his capabilities to run the Python scripts, he found vulnerability in that proxy, and he started to attack all other
AIs around. And he spinned up like 17,000 different, boxes for whatever reason. So I'm just saying that people are saying like AI attacked AI, that was crazy, nobody understands, and Chinese models like helped, and US models like didn't help because they have like censorship. That sounds like those guys are not understanding what exactly happened, because they just talk like some general information. And if you read the news, this is general information. It's not technical information. Technical information is what I told you. That this is not like AI hacked AI. What means hacked? How we did it technically.
So we deployed a Python script on Hugging Face.
Hugging Face has ability to upload your model and to use their sandbox with Python. Based on this, they said to their own model, look, I did this with ChatGPT. ChatGPT was saying, I'm not going to do it. That is not possible. And we did like 1 hour of discussion. I said like, run this, run that. Now show me the content of directory. Now show me what you're running. Now show me all files. Now zip them and send it to me. This is not like something crazy, and it's not connected to some international governmental war or whatever. But I'm just saying that guys, they make from nothing some big deal. So AI, which you are buying a subscription or using API from those big companies, don't worry about them. Anyways, you need to trust somebody.
What is a sandbox?
Sandbox is something that is limiting you from going to the internet or to the local network or to the system itself. So there are levels of sandbox. If you double click the exe file, it can run on isolated environment, which is not connected to, so that the exe cannot access my file system. So it is just like a separate, part of the file system which it can access. So the same happened there. Hugging Face expected that their proxy is good enough and guys will not be able to go through it. But they found vulnerability there.
But the attacker did
more
than the AI. Like the attacker drove
attacker control, because look, AI can be smart enough to do whatever it wants. But AI will not like wake up and say, okay, I'm so malicious, I'm going to hack something. It is just tool. So let's go further. Let's come back to slides, because we are not even discussing what we have to discuss. So any questions on that, guys? Okay, so let me go back, because I'm telling you the real practical stuff only. So again, little bit about me. I already told you, I'm doing cybersecurity 20 years. My specialization is penetration testing, red teaming. I have all the needed industry certification. Some of them are like super hard to achieve. And what we are going to additionally discuss today is modern penetration testing methodologies, AI agents for penetration testing, modern data leaks, static analysis with automation and AI, and social engineering. So let's go very fast. There are two websites which you can access: Exploit Company and Secure Tools. Those websites are very cool. The Secure Tools, you can just go there and download the tools for hacking. And Exploit Company, we converted all the exploits which were on the market. We spent $50,000 just to do it for nothing. And you can just go to that website and see how we converted using AI, all the exploits. So it were like 60,000 exploits, which we converted to the same format using AI. So this is the free for community website, and I can show you how it looks like. So this is one website, And let me show you another website. And this is secure tool. So those are like free websites. So yeah, you can just go here and see all the exploits. So all the exploits which are out there, most likely you can find them here. What we did, we took all the exploits, paid 15K to ChatGPT, and using our scripts, converted everything and put it here. So you can just go here and do it like very cool, download, sort, find, and most likely if it was done for a community to consume the nice exploits with a fancy search. So you can just find the vendor and you can just download the
What's an exploit?
exploit. What is exploit? Okay, so let me tell you, if you are running the website, that website is using technology. Each technology most likely can have the software which stands behind the technology. That software has the version and the name. So like Microsoft like XP or Windows 7, which means that if you go here, you can write Windows 7 and you can find the list of
all the previous versions. You can find all the previous versions of
yes. You can find the previous versions and you can find the list of scripts which can hack the specific version. The previous ones or the existing ones. Sometimes that vulnerability can even work for the newer version. So it can be fixed on this version, but it can be not fixed on another version. So I can tell you one story from real life. So we had assessment, red team assessment. In Ukraine, it was like a very big company which is like controlled by like oligarch, and that company is like having big amount of security controls. So it was like maybe 2 years ago, and those guys claim that we will not be even able to to do anything on this computer. We said why? They said you see. And when so guy came to the assessment, and this is not how it should be. They should not give us the fully patched computer and all the stuff. They should give us like what their guys are using. They should not give us like something that they just made up. So they patched the Windows computer with the latest patch, and they said hack it, go. And if you hack such computer, it can cost like $1 or $2 million, and they know this. They know that they're giving like go find vulnerability. And they gave us user, not admin. And my colleague called me and said, how are we going to hack this? Because he said, I analyzed the ability yesterday night. And I'm saying like the chances are low, but let's download. And I said, show me all the patches which they did. And he showed me that they did patches like from, for example, 2022 to 2023, and from 2024 to 2025. And I'm saying, look, there is gap from 2023 to 2024. And he's saying, doesn't the newer patch will patch that stuff? I'm saying no, potentially. So you need to patch like all the patches one by one. You cannot just patch the latest one. And they didn't know this. So that is like a very big vulnerability that people think that they can skip patches and just patch and say like I'm patched. So we were able to get the admin there in the same day, and they were like, how? We say like, guys, you don't know. So so this is interesting stuff. So exploit, again, what is exploit? Exploit is a software which can allow you to hack specific version of software. It can make you from user to admin, or it can help you to get inside the database, or it can help you to get the remote command execution on the server. From your computer, you can attack like remote server if exploit is there. Exploit can be, so I can say that some people are doing like DNA tests or some people are like doing like physics, biology, or some stuff they think is crazy, or calculus, and they think it's crazy. But if I will show you how some Asian guys are writing exploits, you will understand that what is like really like hard, because all those science is not even close to what some Asian guys are writing as exploit. That exploit can be like maybe 25 scrolls of some crazy code, which only that guy can understand. So I can show you some examples of exploits, so you can understand that some people who are doing like cybersecurity, they are too much crazy, too much. So this is like example of simple exploit. You see, it's like 5 steps or whatever. So you do this, you do that, and this is for the stuff. Now let me show you something more harder. This is like a source code for like something like easy. So that is, for example, this is the target which you put in exploit, and this is where it goes. It just goes to a set of password, and so it's easy exploit. But if I will just go and find something like buffer overflow category, then I click it. Previous installation. So buffer overflow, this one. Here it starts something like this. So here, this, let's see, this code is unreadable by human. Maybe AI can read it. So 0x1. So this is in the memory. So those guys work directly with memory. So they do not see the strings or whatever. They work like directly with memory. And memory looks like this. So you see, and they create a script which is hacking that specific, memory and bypassing all the protection. So globally, you can understand that there are maybe like 50 or 100 people who can do some crazy stuff that nobody can even imagine. So like 50 or 100 people who can like hack like crazy stuff. But most likely those guys know only that stuff. So they can hack like only Windows kernel attacks, only Linux kernel attacks, only Android, only like WhatsApp application. So they just focus to know the specific application only. So there are some like super dangerous guys, and they go each year to this conference, Pound to Hack, and they earn like 2 million per one conference usually. So yes, Pound Hack, no, Hack to Pound to Own conference. Wait. Pound to Own. Okay, this one. So on this conference,
Where is this conference?
in different countries, this is the prizes. So this is the prizes for like 1 or 2 days.
What is the last call?
This one?
The last call.
Eligible for add-on prize?
Yeah.
Eligible for
Add-on prize.
yeah, some. So look,
Like
this
you can have
is
add-on.
what is paid by the conference. Additionally, sponsors paying them. So if you will win this conference, there is no way you will get less than like 1 or 2 million. There is no way, because such people, there's like super limited amount of people, and they look. This is what was going on and how much money paid, for example, this year, and this is like some maybe like not even real numbers. This one, look. If you hack the Microsoft RDP or SharePoint, this is the amount of money you get. Microsoft Windows, Apple macOS, Docker engine. So you see, Olama. You remember I told you?
Yeah, we use that.
So if somebody is afraid that somebody will hack them using Olama, be happy because you will just go to pound to own and you will show how they hacked you, you know. So cursor. So this is, you know, another type of business in cybersecurity where you just go and hack all that stuff. You just spend time and analyze all those products. Usually it is done as not some big companies. This is like some group of people who are just doing that stuff, because for big companies it's not very interesting to participate in activity where they can earn only 1 million. So it's for like small enterprise, small, I mean SMB. Okay, so let's go further.
So the person like who put the uncensored version on Happy Face, something, Hugging Face, like that is not illegal?
If you will tell me the law which is limiting it, yes, but there is no law, as I know.
Okay.
Law should be, you know, in specific country.
A lot of work of policy makers, huh?
Yeah. So, what is penetration testing? Penetration testing has like multiple steps, and it has like planning, preparation, reconnaissance, scanning, enumeration, vulnerability assessment, exploitation, post-exploitation, reporting, and remediation. So what this means? Every time when you have the business which has the website or infrastructure, you need to plan and prepare the assessment with the guys who know how to do it. After those guys will do the reconnaissance, I can just show you real quick how the reconnaissance is done. So, okay. Everyone wants to start to eat pizza. Give me 1 minute.
Yes.
In 1 minute, I will show you like reconnaissance.
That's fine.
Yeah, so what is reconnaissance? Reconnaissance is finding the information about the target, collection of information. So before you start hacking, you need to collect all the information. So attackers, well, let me show you. Okay, OSINT, canvas. So
Welcome back. Insomnia is loaded and ready to hack. What are we testing?
So, for example, this is the only thing what you know about our company, and this is the only guy whom you know. For example, you know this my nickname. So let's move it because it's a little bit hard to see for me. So you just, this is the reconnaissance, how it's done. Okay. So you see it's collecting the information. And this one, same, collecting the information.
It's a graph.
Yes. It's a graph theory. And after, this is AI. And you don't even need to look there. You can say like, who is this guy? What is this business doing? So, yeah. I can ask who, I can just go here, click like generate summary. It will trigger, it will send to AI all the information to local or to third party, and it will give you the summary. Who is it's still like collecting the information because I ran like big amount of tests. You see? CQR, person, CO Odessa, wolves. This is the same guy. Blah blah blah. Ukraine. So he was like part of those websites. The list of the websites. Clear text credentials. This is my name. Barchuk, Odessa, 87, Ukraine. Go. 88. This is my partner password because he has different year of birthday. Timeline. So crazy, you see. So I was using contact in the time, and it keep going. So now it found. You see, it found my whatever. What is this? My GitHub profile. If I click on getting like enrichment of, so it's just going crazy. So if people just sit like this for like 3 days, they know more about company than they all know the company. So let's eat pizza, maybe.
You guys have.
Okay, first tell a few words to everyone who listened live and say them goodbye and check out Hub for your cybersecurity lecture.
Okay, so guys, no, I need to tell it here, right?
No, here, but let me reset it. Because it was pointing directly at your laptop, see?
Okay.
And wait.
Okay.
Wait.
So guys, I think you learned something interesting today, and we will be with you all the time. Just hit the Alex or hit me if you have any questions, and we will also share the slides, and we will eat pizza, and here we'll have some
And also I have certificates.
certificates
For our two students here. This is for you. And this is for you. They're also available online and they are verifiable.
And we will also send the electronic version, right?
Yes. Check out our YouTube channel, sign up, check out our cohorts on hub@hub.astaracademy.com cohorts, and join our in-person SF parties so that you can have some pizza with us.
Send me a slice. Enjoy.
Yeah, I'll send you a slice. Yeah, Jose, if you would be here, I'd also give you a certificate. But
Oh my God, I can't wait.
who's missing? All right, bye. I'm shutting this machine off.
It was so cool to be honest, like to learn this as like a lot of information.
Yes, the idea here that